Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, Linux, Raspberry Pi, and even more platforms in the future. So that's really cool. Welcome. So we can talk about the game, but hey, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that follow button and hit that subscribe button or that like button or whatever. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. Yeah, that's on Twitch. Much appreciated. If you're playing the Steam version of the game, a positive review or a thumbs up to the game is always much appreciated because we can use all of the love we can get on Steam. But hey, welcome everyone. We're going to play the game. This stream is called Void Storm because we had not one, not two, but two very big storms in the Netherlands this week. Supposedly there's one coming this evening as well, so while I'm streaming we might hear some storm noises. I'm not really sure if I will be streaming for too long today, because I really want to huddle up and sit downstairs and just enjoy a bit of silence. Yesterday was a very intense storm, I think it was called Eunice, and we had Dudley earlier this week. It's a bit of a mess. We're not really used, or at least I'm not really used to having this kind of weather in the Netherlands. And it's been a change of pace, for sure. It's intense, it's really cool. But I've had my share of storms for this year, so hopefully we'll not get more of these. But yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll have a long stream, maybe we'll have a bit of a shorter stream. We'll just see what happens and how I feel. I didn't get a good night's of sleep for 2 or 3 nights in a row because of this, because like the constant bashing of the wind against the walls, it's not... I've experienced more fun things in my life so far. So that's a bit of a heads up for this live stream. Anyway, let me open up the YouTube chat here. So we've got Alexi here. Alexi, good to see you, man. Welpagune says, yeah, hey Welpagune, it's been a while, but see you, welcome on the stream. Kanmaike is here, hello, privet, yay, Franklin is here, hey Franklin, you're actually the next storm that's up for maybe tomorrow or Monday here in the Netherlands. So we had Dudley, Eugene, then we move on to Franklin, Firefly Lucas, you know the deal, you know the drill. Golden Boy says, hey, and Angeli says, hello there, Hum says, hello. And Dipto HD Gamers, it's been a while, but welcome back. Firefly, how are you? I told you a little bit about how I am. Like I said, I didn't sleep too well for 3 nights in a row or so because of... I'm not sure, I'm pretty sensitive to air pressure changes maybe, but it's just not my cup of tea, this storm in a teacup. It's not my cup of tea, seriously, it isn't. So, like, either way, I'm doing pretty well, pretty fine. I'm mentally okay, I'm physically okay. And my house so far, let's knock on wood here, my house so far has been okay as well. But the weather has been better. We've seen better days here in the Netherlands. But anyway, so Firefly, Angeldust. Oh yeah, we're going to play this video game. That's what we're going to do. And Edipto says, I am so biggie. I am not coming you all stream. Okay, don't worry, no biggie man. Don't worry about it too much. You're always welcome to join. If you can't join, no problem either. Right, so on the left side of the screen you'll find some buttons, which... Oh yeah, so forget about the game for a moment. Last week I told you about my backup problems, which is why I didn't stream for too long last week. I've been downloading, re-downloading, restoring all my data all week long. I ordered a new hard disk, I've restored everything. As far as I can tell, I've got all of my terabytes of data back on the backup drive. My system drive is luckily, fortunately, let's knock on wood again, fortunately still running fine, so... My system, I'm finally back up and running. Like as of yesterday evening or yesterday night, everything was restored, everything was in place. So this morning I finally got to editing or finishing the editing on some of the game dev live streams and cutting them into watchable episodes. So 7, 8 and 9 I'm processing, I'm rendering in the background at the moment. So those will be online very soon hopefully, and then I will continue on with the 3rd and 4th live stream that I still have to edit down. And then we can finally start producing some new content for that channel. So it's looking up. I also have a very cool screenshot coming up later on in the stream. Rob12, definitely stay tuned if you're watching, or maybe you're watching the stream later on. I've got a very cool screenshot from the Dragon's Nest spaceport coming up. It's really cool. It's really awesome. Loki says, that's good news. Yeah, so one of the wisdoms in computer science is that your backups are only as good as your latest restore, your latest successful restore. And I can now finally confirm at least that the restore of my backup drive, which had about 3 or 4 terabytes of data on it, it went absolutely fine, and I'm up and running. I have the same model drive. Yeah, I know it might be a jinx, but other than the crash, the drive was good and was working perfectly fine. So I've got a new one, it's up and running, and we can go on full steam ahead. Speaking of Steam, give a positive review. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. There were also a few copyright trolls that I successfully sent my licenses for the royalty-free music, or the music that I'm using in some of the trailers for the game. So they said like, oh, copyright claim, this is our music. And I was like, no, it's not your music. I have a license for this. I am licensed. And they were like, no. And I was like, yeah, these are my licenses. Here, come on, fight me, bro. And they were like, okay, you win. So that's cool. Never use an HDD, use an SSD. I actually use both of them, Alexi, but thanks for the tip. So some of my data is on an SSD, some of it is on an HDD. My experience with SSD so far, yeah, the stream hasn't even started. Some people are waiting for me to come in game and start playing, but hey, my experience with SSDs is that they're fine as long as they're running, but they will fail in a more spectacular fashion than on a hard disk. I have lost data on an SSD as well. It would just get slower and slower and slower. And then all of a sudden I couldn't write data anymore, and then a few seconds later I couldn't read data anymore. And it's devastating. And then you format the drive and you check all of the sectors and it's like, hey, I'm empty and everything is okay. And then you try to write data and it gets corrupted. SSD corruption is a real thing, kids. So always make backups. If you're using an SSD or if you're an HDD, make a backup online or on a second drive or whatever. Make backups. Obi says SSD doesn't exist. It's a myth. It's made up by... Who? Who made this up? Oh, are we going to look at the new Wonder? Oh, that might be a fun idea. Yeah, so we have this new Wonder. Paradiso. Paraíso. If you say the Spanish, Paraíso. ¿Dónde está el paraíso? So, we might visit the new Wonder, yeah. It's sort of like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I've never seen those, and it's totally not like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, but you know what? It's the Floating Isles of Babylon. It's amazing. Leyenda did a great job on that. It's Leyenda's 6th wonder, which is amazing. Definitely first place on the wonders list. I can talk for hours even without entering the game, as you can see. But it's a real cool wonder. Another thing that we can take a look at is the new donator leaderboard. It's now sorted by donation date. So Niels, not sure if you're listening, but Obi is now on top of the donations leaderboard. Why? Because Niels was generous enough to donate a donation to Obi. So that's really cool. I had to rewrite parts of the website and parts of the database to support this. Hum had been asking me to do this for a long time, but it's implemented and the donations are now listed in reverse chronological order. So if you donate today, you're always on top of the leaderboard. That's how it works. So send in those donations for your accounts. Get on top of the leaderboard. And also, if you want to donate for a player that has a higher rank than the lottery winner, you can now give this donation. That's something that I had to support as well. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to stay for the stream, but party on, dudes. Thank you, Infamous. Party on. Be excellent to each other. W2, yeah. I'll bust my coffee first. Oh yeah, let's go. Hey, Anonymous, you're early. Anonymous, you're usually on the stream about an hour later or so, an hour in, but welcome. Elde Melioda says, hello, smiley face, hello. And Franklin has an emoji with... What's the emoji? I can't really tell what the emoji is. Someone help me out. What did Franklin say? Not gonna lie, we have way too many wonders. The list needs a trim. Firefly, falando español y agraciado paraíso. Ah, muy bien, señor. ¿Cómo estás? Niels made me the person with the most badges. Yeah, verdade. Hey, well listen. Anyway, here we go. We're going to play the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. We're going to play the game. We can do this. So select the hero you want to play as with these buttons. I think today is a good day for the sorceress. I'm feeling like it. I'm feeling like the sorceress. Yeah. Hey, also, hey, everyone, please comment. How does my shirt look? How does my shirt look? How does it look? Come on, tell me. How does my shirt look? Make me proud. How does my shirt look? Come on. It's not even on my wish list. Blow away. How's my shirt look? To scout. I did the scout last week. Oh yeah. The shirt is really cool. I am coming, Angeldust. It's dark. It's dank. Totoro, hey everyone, welcome. Nice, like a void. Your shirt doesn't look orange. Rip my battery. Okay, so no. Your shirt will only look good if you play as a scout. I did the scout last week. Oh yeah, noise. No, seriously, I threw my shirts into my own washing machine, so this is the first time I washed my own shirts. So I was thinking like, does it still look good? Is it still okay? Can I still wear this? And yeah, it didn't come out too small or anything, so that's cool. I just arrived and Firefly is asking about the shirt. Looks good, okay. Let's go, yeah, we're going to go. I'm going to play as a sorceress today, I'm feeling it. Enter your player name and password in these boxes. On the right side of the screen you'll find the game's social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and Discord. It shrunk. Yours shrunk. Discord server, highly recommended if you are new to the game, if you're new to the community, join the Discord server and you'll enjoy it. It's for all of the Angeldust enjoyers. People play together, hunt together, build together. You'll always find something to do there. There's memes, there's music, there's men and women from all over the world. Enjoy it. Discord server. Also, one thing before I forget. We have a battle going on for first place on the new player leaderboard between Soda Meow and Elky. They are trading places, sort of. Then one account is at the top, and then the other one catches up and takes over the number 1 spot. So really cool to see that this new leaderboard also inspires competition amongst the newer players of the game. So great job there. Oh well, in that case, your shirt looks clean. Discord server, now with 510 members. At this rate, there is going to be more people as a member of the Discord server than there are on the YouTube channel here. So, you'd look better without the shirt, not gonna lie. Oh, you couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle it. Let's go. That used to be his orange shirt. Firefly does his own laundry, confirmed. Yeah, this is all grease. It's all greasy from the machine. It's entirely black. No. The battle will be over in 2 days. Okay. The website button takes you to the game's website. Oh. I actually pressed the button. This has never happened to me before. Hey, but confirmed. It did take me to the website. You can't see it because I have game capture enabled. But it actually worked. There you go. So, really cool. The website button takes you to the game's website where you exit the game. And Alexi is like, ha 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 ha. He's got the Russian smile. Hey, Alexi, I will type you. Woo 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 woo. I can do this too. Super cool. That's a world first. So that was the Void Storm in the game. That's really cool. So website button. You can send private messages to your friends. You can send friend requests. You can name your land claims. You can trade in your quest points because every daily quest that you do becomes a quest point. You can trade those in for super cool creatures that you can ride. And you can set the in-game language with this button. We're going with English and the cartoon visual style. And we're going to sign in. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Everyone's having a good time. Here for a good time, luckily. We have a lot of new players in the game. Welcome, everyone. Oh yeah, so also sorry for the lot of downtime and restarting on the server move maintenance thing this week. Yeah, I was hoping it would have gone a little bit more smooth, but yeah, there were some problems. Bebranator couldn't sign into the game at a given moment, and I was like, okay, that's weird. But we fixed all the problems, and I think we're running pretty smoothly again. Oh, we have the wrong character, yeah. I have no issue with you opening my browser and going to the Angeldust website, but please change it to not close the Angeldust app. Yeah, Mac App Store review? Seriously, honest, I swear and declare and I vow, Mac App Store wanted it this way. They said you have to exit the app. You have to make it like this, and now it exits on all of the platforms. So let's say hello to everyone. Hola sla, yeah, hola sla. Wrong character. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Crunchy, but now I can't change anymore. We're going into the world, play together, bada bing, bada boom. Hey, we're in the rainforest, level 11. Who is this? Who this? Enzo PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, 777. Wow. Hey, Enzo, hello, come on. Stay with us, bro. Hey
there, I'm a mystery. How you doing?
Blood Ninja is here, putting on their wizard robe and hat. I hope that Paris Saint-Germain won't ruin our spawns. We're going to just kill everything that we see. The Logo Cup, I miss. No, well, Paguni, the Logo Cup is coming up. Hey, Blood Ninja, you have a Fluffy. Nice Fluffy, bro. Or girl, sister. That's a nice bear. And you can now also ride it in first person view. Check it out. We're riding in first person. Riders on the storm. Shala is here. Shala is famous for their role in the game called Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with superpower. The website button is the exit button. That's how I do it. Ooh, they discovered my secret. It was there all along. It was there all along.
This is gonna be good.
Then move the button off the resize window corner. No Mac App Store review wanted it that way. that's my defense. Hey, we have another Super Mario. Check it out. Who this? Who be this?
I'd call this a
Devmira, you look like Super Mario. Da 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 da. Shiggity shiggity shwa. Hey, Welpa. Welpa, long time no see. Long time no see. We are going to Ibiza. Digga 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 whoa. Back to the island.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, a pink bear. Yeah, that's what I said. The fluffy. It's pretty cool. I anticipate hitting level 2000 this week. That's a lot of levels. I'm on a new level. Just hit 1900 a few minutes ago. Do you do 100 levels per week? Whoa. I can't even do 1 level per week. I'm pretty weak. What's the quest? Maybe I can catch up with the quests. The MOA. Okay, we can do this. I hope Coldswalker isn't too frustrated this week.
The part where you stop existing.
This weekend. Maybe they are. It just might happen, you know. Oh, 1990. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. 10 levels a week, I can imagine. But 100 levels a week? That's more shavers than Niels makes per day. What? What are we actually doing, though? Go, go, go! Inspector Gadget. I can't do 1 level per month. Rip, Ruan. You used to be one of the top levelers in the game. It's me, Mario Devimira. Alexei Makarov is now present. Alexei, it's been so great seeing you get re-involved into the streams and into the scene. Sending in memes. It's been great. Alexei Meme-Karov. Logo Cup, I'm coming. Hehe, it's you. The Logo Cup. 2 a day is typical. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of points. Hey, Soda Meow, Elkie. Hey, Soda Meow, Elkie. Nice competition for first place. A new leaderboard. Teehee. You're doing great. You're doing great. Like, one is on top in 1 hour, and then Soda is on top the 2nd hour, and then wow, it's so good to see. I heard what you said last week. Heard what you said last week. And I was building, and I found a few things. What?
Eyes on the prize.
What up, bro? You were building and you found some things. That doesn't sound too good. I heard something about a new Leander Wonder. Haven't visited yet. We might visit it on the live stream. That was a good idea by Loki. Loki suggested we might visit the new thing. I'm very disappointed with the current builders. Now what? Because they don't complain enough. Okay, okay. Tell me, what's bad? What's wrong? I have 2 things to complain about. Shoot. Lionel Arrieda is joining us. No, I speak Italian. Arrivederci. Obi is now present. The flat blocks. Oh, here we go. Ooh boy. We've missed this. Welcome back, Obi. We don't complain because we already have you to do this. You have you to do this. Okay. Okay. That's a fair share of tasks, so everyone does a little bit of work. First thing. Okay, this is going to be a very... This is going to be an entire thesis. We don't have a green wooden door flat block. You don't have a green wooden door flat block. But no lantern flat block. Okay, fair points. Valid points here. How does it make sense in any world?
This place has been purified.
Hey, they don't think it be like it is, but it do. Very disappointed. Son, I am disappointed. A launch Get ready for the launch. We have a green door but no lamp flat. This is not okay. I could tell you the reason why it is like that, but people don't be listening. Obi is disappointed. Yes, Obi is very disappointed, apparently. Hey, Infamous, you couldn't stay long, but you're still in the void. There's a few people in the void, so if you want to get some points, if you want to get some, rack up some easy kills, just go over there. Is it me or is the stream lagging? Good question. I'm totally interested in seeing if the game will be lagging today, because the server maintenance earlier... Hey, 171 baby. Oh yeah, clean shirt, 171. I recall hitting 169 on the Spaces Green stream, so we're definitely getting some points here. Second, in some ways the most important point, the flats are horrible in the UI, you can't see anything. Stream is not lagging. How am I supposed to find the flat that I want? Huh? Dude, they're right here. They're right here. Wow, bada bing, bada boom. It's very hard to see the texture. You need to fix that. It's not only me. Okay, so how would we improve that? I mean, there's only a finite amount of space for the icons. You can use the block picker if you want. Or is that like a cop-out? I never build. I can't build my way out of a cardboard box, a cinder blocks box. Some other builders agree as well. Okay, social proof, that's always the most convincing argument. I'll give you that. I'm looking for my horse, people. Where is my horse? Where did I leave it? Some other builders agree as well. And OBS left. All there was left was to complain. Okay. Yeah, so how would we make it better? I really would dislike making the flats like a square in the interface. You would be able to see the texture very well, but I think it... like the square shape is reserved for the decals. Stickers, if you like to call them stickers. So I think like the iconic shape is pretty good for the flats. The texture should be more visible somehow. Okay, yeah, something to think about then. I mean, for me it's the most logical icon shape this way. And like the way I'm playing, it makes perfect sense. It's visible, it's contrastable, if that's a word. Hello Firefly, how are you my friend? Question mark. Hey Zegas, I'm pretty well, one moment. So just as you asked, I had to sneeze, so I'm sorry. GG, everyone leveled up there. But I'm doing good, Zegas. So we do have this storm coming up here in the Netherlands. I hope it's not too bad. I hope it's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was really not a fun day. At a given moment I just went to bed. I was like, okay, I can't say this word because we try to be family friendly, but it's a 4-letter word and it starts with an F. So I was like, word this stuff. It's another 4-letter word that I won't say here, but word this word. I was like, I'm going to bed. Like, it doesn't really matter if I'm awake or not. I'm just going to bed and I'll deal with this word tomorrow because it's... I've had it with this wordy word on this wordy word, as Samuel L. Jackson would say. So I was totally, I totally had it. I was like, no, not gonna deal with this anymore.
Easy peasy.
I think the flats look fine. Just I think the flats look just fine in the inventory. Loki says. You're wrong, Loki. Don't support this. Like when you need to look at the block names when you hover over them instead of looking at the textures to find what you're looking for, it's a problem. Okay, yeah. So I'm not really familiar with this problem. Like I said, I can't really build in this game. I don't really build in the game. I tried my best to make the iconic representation as consistent as I could with the others. I think it's consistent. I'll think on it. It's on my mind now, so it's on my mind. I can maybe see that it could be a problem. It's just not something that I like experienced myself. And Gelio's like, whoa, 30 wonders. Soon you'll have to give us the ability to select which wonder you want to visit. Or else imagine how long you would have to want to get to an eventual 4th wonder instead, or even 5th wonder. Yeah, I think I can imagine that some people say you have to prune the list and maybe get rid of some of the older stuff, or maybe get rid of like the lesser wonders if there's no such thing as a lesser wonder. I wouldn't be a big fan of that. I think we can be proud of all of the wonders, even though they represent different stages of development in the game. You can see some of the older wonders not having blocks that you would typically see in a newer wonder. Wonders without NPCs are very common to see, for instance. So maybe there's something to be said to start hiding some wonders. On the other hand, I think that people deserve the credit for all of the hard work they put in. Even if it was Angeldust 1 or Angeldust 2 that they played and made a wonder in. It's something that I have to consider. I can understand that it's frustrating to have to wait this long to visit all of the wonders. On the other hand, it does offer some newer players a lot of fun to like discover everything in the game.
This wasn't supposed to be
It's a bit of a fine balance. I don't really want to... for instance, one wonder that popped up in my mind was City of Runeterra, but Lieutenant Joseph. That is a wonder that I think still kind of holds up, but it hasn't aged that well. It was a wonder that became a wonder because of the size and the scope of the building work, I think. And I think Lieutenant Joseph definitely deserves the badge and deserves to continue enjoying all of the benefits that come with the badge. But aesthetically, I think the build has become a bit dated. Maybe. And you could maybe say the same of things like, what's the one by Lucas, 53, is that still in there? What is it called? With the church, and then you have the boat, and it's kind of like an amalgamation of different buildings. Maybe that one didn't hold up as good either. So there might be some pruning in the future. Because definitely some of the newer wonders have more impressive building techniques, have more varied blocks and varied teams. So, yeah. Okay, I can get it. Also, Loki, you aren't on mobile, Obi says. Okay. It's a completely reasonable way to represent them, but it's suboptimal for actual use. I can dig it. Obi, if you are actually building, would it make sense to switch to a larger text size? Sorry, because a larger text size will increase the icon size. Maybe that makes things a bit more workable. A lantern flat. Alright. That might be a bit more difficult, though, as you have seen with 3.19, I managed to update my entire workflow, build tool chain, all of the ways that I build binaries for all of the platforms. I managed to actually make it work again. And I can submit things for app stores again. So that's the good news. But I think I have very little time at the moment, because I want to start working on the newer version, the game development, the remaster version again. So I need to do a bit of balancing between versions and features. Less wonders. No, more wonders. Okay. Better judgment of wonder is something, then we won't be getting a spam of buildings. Okay. Do you have problems with some of the more recent wonders, everyone? Do you have a problem with some of the newer wonders? Does anyone have a problem with some of the newer wonders? I think it's very easy to dismiss a build and say it's not a wonder. I think that's very easy. But it also takes a bit of guts to say, hey, we appreciate that people have put in this super amount of work. It's really hard to judge how much work went into building a wonder. I didn't ask for less wonders. I just asked for more efficient navigation, Angelio says. I did ask for less wonders, Ruan says. Yeah, that's a mass solution though, it makes everything bigger. That's what she said. I play on iPhone, iPad, Mac and the Raspberry Pi, Loki says. Because if one HUD fits the screen, everything should work at that size. The thing about wonders, we came up with a way to do them.
Good guys, one evil zilch.
What? The thing with wonders is we came up with a way to do them. I don't actually have any problems with the new wonders. I find those okay. Okay, there you go. Like, it might look that the bar is very low or has been lowered somewhat, but I don't think it is. It's just that I appreciate a wonder these days, even if it is not super exactly up to my aesthetical preferences. And I usually consult with some other players as well. Like, not all of the time, but sometimes when I'm in doubt, I'm just asking other players their opinion. Some other builders of wonders. Just asking, hey, what do you think of this build? What should the builder do? What do we want to see change before we can call it a wonder? One thing I've also learned these days is that I'm not coaching. There's one player I'm sort of coaching into making a wonder. They have this bigger build and it's not wonder quality just yet. And I fell into the trap of sending some tips on how to improve it, and then they sort of halfway improved it, but it can still be better. And it was a bit of a trap I fell into. So I don't intend to do that in the future anymore. But for this one player, sure, one time I can coach them into making it a wonder. Wonder should be a periodic thing, so if you make something a wonder, it should be a wonder for only a year. I think that's a bit unfair to buildings where structural rework has been going on. So for instance, Neferspi has seen some very structural rework. Shall I say it? Baxanima has seen some very structural rework. But the City of Heroes, for instance, has seen very structural rework. So I think it's always good if people revise and polish their wonders based on new aesthetics. After that 1 year passes, you will see if it still fits within the current standards. Okay, that's maybe a better approach. I completely disagree with Obi's opinion, Angelio says. Okay, that's strongly worded, but like I said in the beginning, I think most of the wonders still hold their own. If not, you hide it. The builder doesn't lose the badge, everyone is happy. I can see that, yes. You didn't read the whole thing. Old wonders with old blocks choice ends up become history of Angeldust. Yeah, that's sort of the vibe that I was going for. I mean, if it was spectacular or impressive, hard to play on one gaming mouse, one gaming mouse, yeah. Best of luck, Alexi. If it was spectacular enough to be a wonder once, I think that appreciation should still hold in the future. But like I said, City of Runeterra and the one by Lucas, I'm not sure what it is called. I should look it up in the database. Let me look it up here. You know the one I'm talking about. It's the one with the church and the boat. If anyone knows the name, feel free to type it in the chat, but I'm looking it up here. What is it called? Like, I feel those have aged not too well. City of Runeterra is still big, it's still bold, but I think the block selection is a bit limited. And with the Lucas build, I feel it's just a bit all over the place. It lacks a bit of focus. Something that I've been hammering on for newer wonders. Le Royaume. That might just be it. Let me see. Le Royaume. Yeah, that's wonder number 8 on the list. Okay, so like if we take a look at some of the earlier wonders, we have City of Heroes. I believe that is still very much a wonder. It's been updated by Space and by Robotic over the years, so that's really cool. That was actually the first wonder, I think, in the game. Valesi is second. Not sure, Ruan, are you still listening? Ruan, did you say something about Valesi being too old or too like dated to bring up to modern standards, or is it something that you could be working on? I think the wonders right now is okay, but I think builders can do something better. If you keep accepting everything, one day we'll have low quality building as a common denominator. Yeah, that's something that I'm on the lookout for. I want to prevent having just this meh experience of wonders. The newer ones, the one by Song, for instance, with the big church and the village, it just struck my fancy. I liked the building style and I liked some of the side buildings, and I was like, this can be a wonder. Obviously a lot of time went into it, and it's got big buildings, it got a nice city layout, so yeah. Firefly, see FAQ and Hunters 21. What about it? Runeterra fell off years ago, if we're being real. Same for Arctic Gate. No. The Arctic Gate is still one of my favorites. What? What do you not? Do you hate the builder of the Arctic Gate? What? Le Royaume, but it was Le Royaume, yeah. Same for Aspatia. Okay. The church wonder is called Le Royaume. There we go. Valesi is okay. Aspatia is low standard. Okay. Stop simping for art. Hey. She's my e-girl, okay? So this Arctic Gate, you know what I'm saying? It's my e-girl. I give her money when I get lonely. Oh yeah, she's my e-girl. Stop simping for the gate. It's even in the Wonders trailer, or in the trailer that is on Steam. I like it that much, seriously, it's that good. My trip, my adventure. I agree, Walpaguni. Your trip, your adventure.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm also saying drop Arctic Gate, so it doesn't seem like I'm only saying other people should get removed. Okay. So if we take a look at some of these wonders, like I said, the city of Runeterra, I believe that's a little bit dated. Loriome, dated. One thing that's a bit in between, I'm simping for it, like G's Castle or Salomon's Castle. You know the one that I'm referring to? It's got a bit of a simple building style in the sense that it doesn't use dithering or it doesn't use fancy decorations. But just the way that it's laid out, and it's got this village, it's got this huge gate that leads downwards, it's got this nice like round walkway. It's also in the, I think, official 3.0 trailer, it's in the Steam trailer, I believe. Like, that's also a good one. Firefly revealing his love for the Arctic Gate, yeah. I'm also saying drop Aspatia, we can keep Solomon's Castle, that one is fine. Yeah, it does, I mean, I've been visiting that one in the new remaster as well. And I believe that still holds up pretty well. It's simple, it's got multiple... Yeah, it's simple, but it is effective and to the point. I think Old Wonders is okay keeping, but raising standards for next Wonders, okay. So we have like Pexanima, sorry Alexi, but it's been hidden. Like in its current state it wasn't really what I envision a Wonder to be. I appreciate the ongoing narrative, and I think a few streams ago I commented on this. It's your artistic vision, and I appreciate that, so don't worry about that. That's why I implemented Hidden Wonders, so you still enjoy all of the benefits, but the Wonder itself is not in the rotation for players to visit at the moment. So Pexanima is one of those, but like other ones, like Aspatia, Ruan talked about that one. That's actually one of the later ones that I am a bit dubious about. So you could say like Dream Acidia by Dodi. I'm not sure if anyone remembers that one. I think we spawned a player in a pretty good spot regarding some fun houses and a few things to wonder, but Dream Acidia is also a little bit older in the sense that you don't really get a feel for being in a saloon when you are in the saloon. It lacks a bit of detailing all around, but it's still pretty doable. It's still very big. It's got all kinds of rooms and things to explore. Striped Road, of course, still current. Neferspi, still current, more than ever. Then we have, like, if you discount Aspatia, then all of the wonders after that are up to very high standards already. I believe, like the 12 Kingdoms by Rob, it's very spacious and it's very, like, different compared to a focused single castle wonder or something. But the 12 Kingdoms definitely still a wonder in my opinion. Pexanima, Violet Castle, Countworth de Vilia, Dragonthroat Valley, San Valentine, Elatrode, the Photon Computer, which is hidden but it is a wonder, Bevoy, the Halloween Terror, Super Summer, Eclixi, Magical Winter. Sure, they're all still wonders. La Primavera, the City X Bronc. It's a bit of a different wonder, but I still appreciate it. It's big, it's bold, it's got all kinds of different styles integrated. I like it. Equatoria. It's pretty good. Psychedelia, sure. San Rafar, sure. San Carlos, it's the song build, I like it. The Palace of the Soviets, which is hidden. Which is a shame, because there's some really great construction work by Mr. Master going on there. Then we have the Dragon's Nest Spaceport, of course, famously built by Rob. It's just great. In the remaster especially, it really looks like a futuristic sci-fi build. It's so good, it's really good. Then we have Cinnabon Village, which is, like, you could say that's like one of the more recent wonders where you could say, like, is this a wonder? And I believe it is. It's just a very large area with all kinds of pretty detailed buildings. So that's what I like as well. And then we have Paraíso, which we'll hopefully see today. It's a good call by Infamous, asking, like, can we visit Paraíso? We can certainly take a look. Dream City is still fine. Dream City is similar to how Solomon's Castle feels. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's big, it's maybe not super detailed, but it's big, it's bold, it's got things to explore. For me, Dream City is history, Angeldust says. City X Bronc is questionable, not gonna lie. How about the City of Justice? Sin in what village? Oh, it's Paraíso. Yeah, Paraíso, that's the new one. City X Bronc is questionable, okay. Paradise, yes. But sure, like, let's keep the discussion open and let's see what other players think about this. like the more I talk about it, the more I think like, yeah, maybe we should hide like 1 or 2 wonders, or maybe 3 or 4 if people are like, yeah, I can see this wonder being hidden. I will simp for the Arctigate still. I think it's... Yeah, I don't know. I have a soft spot for the cinder blocks because that's the only material I can use in the game, so I have a soft spot for this. And Julie says, I just paid a visit to Leanna's Wonder. Very a vibe in the sky. For me, it's an enjoyable wonder. Sure, thank you. I'm with Angelio. Not keeping old wonders is kind of sus. Don't you throw Ekplixie in with that, Angelio? Yeah, so Ekplixie is more like that than the other ones, I think. You have a floating island, yeah, and a mushroom house. But the one thing that I appreciated that Leanda did was the mushroom houses are not straight. They are sort of slanted. They have this taper towards the left or to the right. It makes it really playful. There's not really much of an interior in these houses, so I like walked into one and it was just a box. But it was still pretty fun. They are like playful. I like playful. Take a look at the Artis Vorotka, for instance. The Vorota, that's also a playful construction. It's got lots of colors and it's got all kinds of organic shapes. Oh, let me open the Steam chat, by the way. I had this page open here. I never actually paid a glance or whatever. Oop. There we go. So hey everyone on Steam, if I didn't read your chat message, please type again. And now it looks good. I did help her fix up the islands when she started over a year ago. Oh, you actually helped with that, Obi. Now it looks good. Lots of colors, white and grey. First islands she made were abysmal. Ah. Okay, so I thought that... I did know that Leandro has been working on these for a pretty long time, because they actually sent me a mail like the performance on my new mobile on these waterfalls is horrible, and I actually had to fix the Android version, which improved for everyone. The Android version is now so good. It was so bad before, and now it's so good. So I'm really grateful that Leanda actually said, hey, it runs like Word on my mobile. Hey to you. Imagine the island she made in the streaming city. Okay. I'm feeling pressure to finish my thing, not gonna lie. Don't be pressured to run everything in the course of time. Well, what's really great about the Leanda Islands, maybe that's a touch by you as well, Obi, is the hanging ivy or the hanging hedge blocks. That makes it really organic. It makes it really look really cool. It is something that I like recognize from your earlier work or earlier works that I'm aware of. But it's really cool. I spotted some clever stuff at her build. Yeah, but that's Leanda. Always about the clever stuff. I do believe there's also a hidden cavern. I found a hidden cave that you can only reach if you have a Drakeling. So I was a little bit miffed by that, because I always ride around on my horse. And then I had to use a Drakeling to get to the secret room. Or maybe there's a secret entrance that I didn't see. But she does have some very cool stuff. NPCs. Also really cool. The things I helped with is the island shape. Okay. I also love the big waterfall. Like the big boy, it's so good. It's really nice. The shape of the top of the island. Yeah, I must say that the islands look nice. It's the first floating island built sort of this size and scope. That looks really good. One problem I have with the bridges is that the bridges are like you can get trolled, you can fall in between of the planks. So you have to walk on the center line, which has got some rope around it. Otherwise you get bamboozled. I love the jumping puzzle, like hopping from island to island is really fun. Another cool trick that she did is something that we saw in Streaming City. A telecharger or a holo charger to get you back to the top of the build. Also, there's a bit of weird noises outside. Not sure if you can hear this. Hey, how hard is it to port to Android with the NDK? Hey, Tinspin, Bullen, welcome on the Steam. Sorry if I didn't see your question earlier or if I am replying a little bit late. Tinspin is also on Twitch. What about reading Twitch? Yeah, I've got Steam, I've got Twitch. Sorry, where do you want me to answer, Bullen, Tinspin? Let me know. On Steam or on Twitch? Twitch is a bit more convenient. Lol. Yeah, now I'm suddenly getting messages everywhere. I'm not used to having 3 sources of information. Here we go. Ruan says I'm going to visit it right now. Be right back. Tin, I saw you post on Hacker News this week as well. On the post about the streaming server events, I think it was. You said like, hey, we did this years ago in this other game and it worked perfectly fine. I always see your name pop up. One of these days you should make some, whatchamacallit, you should advertise my project as well. Say like, hey, this guy is also doing some very cool server stuff. Yeah, that blew up. Okay, cool. I'm just always, because we're somewhat in the same, well, not like same region or same, I'm not sure what to call it, but you know what, you know what I mean, right? We're somewhat in the same realm of programming or in the same realm of server architecture and gaming stuff. And we're both on that website, so yeah, sometimes sometimes I see posts by you and I think like, hey, yeah, I know this guy, I know this dude. So anyway, how hard was it to port to Android using the NDK, which is a sort of game development question here? Not hard at all, I found. Initially, I wrote my own like game engine from scratch for the NDK, and that was a bit of a pain because I had to do all of the GNI, the Java native interface stuff. And eventually, like I had the game working. It was a good engine. It was pretty okay. But then you run into very specific creatures. I'm going to summon a new horse. I lost my other one. Then you run in very like niche issues, and it's very hard to debug those on your own. I don't really have the time or budget to do all of that. So then I moved to SDL, and SDL provides a template to use with the NDK. And it was pretty easy to get my other SDL code working with that. You do have to do a lot of testing because there's GPU bugs on almost every, like unique GPU bugs on almost every Android device out there. And you have to test with game controllers, with touchscreens, with all kinds of like audio chips and graphics chips. But eventually you get to a point, I think like where Angeldust is at right now, where the Android support is very good. And I had some issues with like screen drawing performance, where higher end devices would have lower frame rates than low end devices. Something to do with screen tearing, screen swapping, and yeah, buffer swapping. I had to do some very nitty-gritty profiling on that to figure out the root cause and fix it. But it's all fixed and the game is smoother than ever. It feels like a console game if you're actually playing on Android. So everyone wants to visit the New Wonder, and Obi says good luck getting there. Has anyone seen Niels already, or is Niels being blown away by the storm at the moment? Also, lottery, the logo cup is coming up in a few minutes, if anyone wants. Earlier this stream I spoke about the maintenance that I did, the server maintenance I did earlier this week. I was actually amazed that initially it didn't take as much time as I expected. It was done in about 2 hours flat. There was a few problems left, but that had more to do with like factors outside of my control. But the actual server move, like moving to a completely new server installed from scratch in 2 hours, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And Angeldust says, I'm already there, I helped Ruan get there. Cool. Niels is probably in jail. That statement might actually not be far from the truth, given their track record.
Why are we even here again?
I registered it on my world. You're an angel, Leo. You're an angel, Leo. You're a real angel, Max. I want to see what Ruan will say. Okay, let's await the master's reaction. The chef. What was the creature, Ruan? A maned fox? A maned dog? A maned cat? Any comments on pending new content? Yes, I'm considering it.
Do you guys remember when we used to like take action? Good times.
It's about as far as I can go. This week has been a bit of a setback with restoring all of the backups. Luckily all of the backups were in order. So that was cool, that at least made it confined to a single week of lost productivity. But yeah, my next focus is getting those live streams, those game dev live streams edited down. I did the second live stream, it's been condensed in about a half hour of entertainment, which is good. I need it's rendering as we speak. Then I need to do stream 3 and 4, and then I kind of want to get in a groove where I do like 2 or 3 days a week on the new content to be released, and then 2 days a week on the remaster or so, or maybe 2 days on the content, 3 days on the remaster, sort of like where my fancy is at, and that's kind of the groove I want to get into. So we're overthinking, thinking on it, working on it. What happened with the servers? Not much. I intentionally did some maintenance so we can keep on playing for a few more months, at least. Sorry, first person game is not for me right now. Alexi, don't worry about it. You can try the fighter if you want, or you can try maybe the sorceress just to hang in the back and just heal players. That would be much appreciated. Don't worry about it. Enjoy what you can, but I'm glad you're here at all. And I'm really glad that you're on the stream and typing with us. We missed you for a long while, for too long of a period already. So I'm glad you're here. Feel free to also just hang around and chat. Sorry I'm offline for a while because I'm eating. Hey Wendy, don't worry about it. A maned hyena. No, it was not called a maned hyena. It was something else. So yeah, what happened to the servers? Not much. My own personal drive crashed, so I had to restore a backup, about 3 or 4 terabytes of data. It took a long time, but it's working again. I'm back up and running, and I hope to like finish the editing of the live streams and get back in the content production groove, and also working on the new content as well. It sure looked like a maned hyena, sure. Hey Firefly, pro tip: the builder can build booms and turret. Oh yeah. I'm more, if I'm playing the builder, I'm like MC Hammer, you know, I'm like the master of ceremonies, so I kind of like guide this stream into the right direction, and I just use the hammer. You know the song, right? Stop, hammer time. Da, 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 da. Why not bring the dev videos down to 1 hour? I did even better, Space. Like the first live stream got trimmed down to about 45 minutes. It's a great video. It's actually called PBR-A, so it's not 1, 2, 3 or 5 or 6. It's called PBR-A. It's a summary of 1 to 6. The next one is going to be called PBR-B and so on and so forth. And it's even better than 1 hour. It's dev less than an hour. What kind of drive was it that failed? It was a... shall I say this? I can say this, right? It was a Seagate. It was a Seagate drive. And it died within 2 years of getting it operational. So I wrote to the company where I purchased it from. I said like, hey, I think 2 years is very short for like a very short operational time for a hard disk. You expect it to last for at least 4 years or so, 5 years or whatever. So it would be really great if you could give me my money back for a defective product. So it was a Seagate drive, 4 terabytes. I can give you the serial number, but it's a Barracuda, 2.5 inch. It's thick, so it's not a laptop drive, so it's not 7 millimeters thick, but it's 15 millimeters thick, which is, I have no idea what it is in freedom units. My preference these days is Hitachi drives. Yeah, the HGST. I have a 2 terabyte HGST. I think it's called HGST, or is it HSGT? No, it's HG, Hitachi Group Storage, I think it's called. Storage Technology, HGST. I have a 2 terabyte drive, and it's been very reliable. I have it a bit longer than the 4 terabyte drive. I think it's about 4 or 5 years old now, and it's always been solid. Rock solid. So magnetic. Yeah, it was a hard disk, yes. Ayo, 3 weeks in a row, bit late, but I had dinner. Hey, I was also having dinner, and I was also... I was right on time. Welkom Milan.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Milan, kom je IceLink uittesten, of was dat de andere Milan? Nou weet ik het niet meer. I bought 30x Intel X25E last year. Okay, so 30 SSDs. That's a lot of storage space. The computer I'm working on right now also has got an Intel SSD. It's got a 1 terabyte SSD. Because I was going to comment that SSDs in like larger terabyte capacities are pretty expensive. By the way, is anyone watching for the lottery? Anyone want a lottery? Yozgar, do you want a lottery? Daesh, do you want a lottery? Anyone want a lottery? Let me know. Abu Al-Hassan, do you want the lottery? It's 64 gigabytes. Okay. That's not a lot. Ja, Iceling testen. Ja, toch? Oh, die Pearling. Je had toch je draak en je had zoiets van... Wow, super bad. Het is aan het sneeuwen in het spel, dus... Hij is super donker. Firefly, there are soon much players, my mobile lag. Ooh. You can try lowering the view distance or the detail level, and then it might run absolutely fine. Maybe switch to the 2D style if you're playing in 3D. 2D is a little bit more efficient at rendering many players. Some people think that 3D looks a bit better, but it's just a personal preference. At first I was a 2D enjoyer, then for a while I lost my my sense of direction in life and I was a 3D enjoyer, and now I'm back as a 2D enjoyer. Alexi says, hey, I've got stewed chicken liver, it's nice and good food. Okay, enjoy it, bon appetit. And Emma says it's 100,000 rights per bit. Okay, and Milan says, hey, even mijn PC opstarten. I'm waiting for the logo cup. Hey, okay, we'll do the logo cup. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, Dipto. So, if there's many players on the screen, you might want to switch to the 2D style. It's just a bit more performant. Hey, somebody, anyone lottery? Anyone here for the lottery? Just a casual question.
This is the part where you stop existing.
No answer just yet. Anyone want pet snack? Maybe that rings a bell. Walpaguni is here for the pet snack. But Walpaguni, didn't you already win? If I'm not mistaken, you already won. Or am I confusing you with another player? Also, what are we attacking here? Oh, it's a tripod. And Alexi is an enjoyer of the HP 3D. So what I did this week is something spectacular. I shrunk one of my partitions on the SSD on this computer. And I made a second partition. Wow! I'm a power user, baby. I shrink partitions and I make partitions like there's no tomorrow. There's a tiny frog here. Obi, you still watching? How's school going? Or school, university? Crazy to think that you've been with us all of these years. Like, we might not have the highest amount of viewers, like someone was making fun of last week. Which is a really stupid thing in my opinion. Oh, you were with Ruan, don't worry about it. You two, as you were, don't worry. This is a new account, the old one is gone. No, absolutely not. The old account is still there. Seriously, I do not delete accounts. And I make sure we have backups. There has never been a single lost Angeldust account. There have been accounts that weren't signed out for years, but I don't delete accounts. I have a great timetable, or however you call it. Yeah, it's a schedule. I understand what you're saying. So the way that your week is sort of like planned, like all of your classes. I can go home on Wednesday and I don't really need to go to uni at all. Nice, nice. I only need to be on location for one course where it's actually mandatory. I could spend this semester at home. It's nice for a change, but hey, don't neglect the university social life. I'm not sure how your country is doing. Here in the Netherlands, we are seeing some loosening of restrictions regarding coronavirus. So next week or so, a lot of restrictions will be lifted. So try to socialize if you can. Like, it's also good to spend some time with your classmates and the people there. Firefly, do you have a pet in real life? I have got 12 fish. Does that count? It's not like a pet that you can actually pet, but I have 12 fish in my pond. Our lectures are videos from Corona, so I don't need to come there. Okay. Sure. But something that you will hear, like many people say, is that like my student time at university was the best time in my life, socializing, like making parties or going to parties with people of your own age and with similar interests. So maybe try it out if you want, but you don't like. Who am I to tell you this? So I'm waiting for the new logo cup. Okay, we'll be doing one in a few moments. Of course, the only reason I went to non-mandatory lab work is for social stuff last semester. There you go. Big fishes or small? They're in between. They're medium fish. So they're not tiny fish like you would see in a aquarium inside or so. They are pretty decent, but they're also not big. They're not like sharks with laser beams. They're not like koi fish. I'm not sure if you know what a koi fish is. That's a Japanese term, I think. A koi whatever fish. So it's not a koi pond, but they're somewhere in between like fish that you would find in an aquarium and koi. So they're like what? 12 inches or so? 12 inches long, these fish? Give or take?
Well, no rush. I'll just chat or something.
Hey, cool, Obi. It's nice if you have a bit of breathing room in your schedule and that you can actually plan if you want to go when you want, and you're not really forced to be there. So that's good to hear. It will be great for your mental health, hopefully, and you will be able to just enjoy. Like you had this introductionary period this past few months, and now you can just take a bit of a breather, try to balance your old life and your new life, see where things take you. So good to hear. And if you want to build in the game, let me know. I will support you. I will support any building work in Angeldust by Obi. Looks like you could use an extra blade. Yes, hello Icefly. Hey Icefly. Well, Paguni is still here. Shall we, let's clear the area. Let us clear the area and then lottery time. Or coffee time, if you are so inclined. So one thing I want to say is that even though we dropped a lot of players from the leaderboards, we are gaining numbers by the thousands each week. And the new player leaderboard is, I think, at an all-time high number of players, at about 13,500 players over the past like few weeks coming into the game. So even though the server maintenance was a bit like miffed or it didn't go super smooth, we still have players enjoying the game, so that's good. I'm staying, Firefly. Stay in the fire. Yeah, it's nice. And thanks. Yeah, sure, thanks. Okay, lottery time. Get on YouTube or Twitch to win a pet snack. A lottery time. Be right back in about 10 minutes tops. So,
Eyes on the prize.
yeah, loteria now. Ahora. See you in a few minutes. Okay, lottery time! Indeed. So what do you want to do if you want to participate in the lottery? It's easy, I will explain to you. Go to the Angeldust website, which is playangeldust.com. The other variants are disappearing soonish. Playangeldust.com, and then you sign in using your player name and your password. Also observe the cool new flags that are here in front of the languages. Really cool. And also observe players, donators. Observe Obi, #1 donator. And if you go to the last page, Humster is actually the very first donator. So this is a real cool list now. Anyway, sign in using your player name and password like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, I got rid of all my private messages earlier. What is this madness? There we go. My private messages have been read. And then you need to enter this code, 60955. There you go. Boop. Boop. Yes, of course, I'm going to keep AD.st. That's like, I simp for the artist Forodka, but I also simp for AD.st. It's just, who has got a 4-character domain name? I have. Haha. #1. Most badges too. 2 badge. Oh, details it is, right? Yeah. There you go. I only have these ones. Well, Pagune, you're in the box. Great job. So you enter this code, this number, in the box in the top left, like this. I am participating in the lottery, but there's no tickets. So in the meantime, while everyone is entering their code, let me show you the very cool screenshot from the game development, like the remaster version.
Found the loot and
That's hey Alexi.
wasn't already. So, like, 'cause I was gonna say, 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 like,
Yeah, AD.st is my absolute go-to. I can understand. It's just so fun to AD.st, bada bing, bada boom, and you're on the website. Like, how much quicker can it go? It's our own URL shortener, and maybe we'll use it like that in the future again. But here's a picture from the remaster that I wanted to show Rob. So Rob is probably not watching at the moment because it's midnight. This is a picture from the Dragon's Nest spaceport at nighttime, and it just looks so sick. It's one of the spaceships, and of course, like, none of the texture work is finalized or is completed. But this has got, I'm not sure what to call it. I think it's a bit of a TIE fighter with red lightning or something. And it's just so menacing. It's just so menacing. Check it out. There's just light shining from within. It's a spaceship made from metal. So you can see I did a bit of texture work on the metal things. See, this is like metal texturing. And it's just so good, like the way the light is reflecting from inside. It's like, ooh, whoa. It's so menacing. It's really great. So Rob, this is the screenshot I wanted to show you. I can even remove my face for a moment here, and the banner as well. So send Rob this link, or maybe I will send Rob the link. It's just such a cool look for this. And just look at the way that the light is reflecting on these metal plates. It's really cool. I enjoy this. Every time, can I pre-order? Sure, send me your money. Buy my medicine, buy my medicine. Send me money, buy my medicine. There's been a lot of doubts in my mind about the new remaster. Like, is this a good thing to do? Is this the way to go forwards? Is this something that you need to invest time in? It's something that I've been worrying about a lot lately. And every time that I look at screenshots from that version, I'm delighted to see what it looks like. It's such a huge contrast with the current game, and it's so sort of realistic in a sense. It's so natural looking. I've in the meantime removed a few more bugs that are in this screenshot probably. But it looks so natural, and it just looks so normal in a way, and good and fun, that it's easy to forget that it looks that good. But now that I have a bit of downtime, so I couldn't work on this for a week or 2 weeks or whatever because I was working on 3.19, every time that I now look at the new version, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely worth pursuing. So, but this is what I wanted to show Rob, just the reflections on the metals and then the light coming from within. Just, you can see where the light is, right? So it's got this directionality into it that you don't see in the current version of the game, and that's such a big difference. Again, here on the other side, it looks like it's a redly lit room. Nice metal. Maybe this is a good step for rebranding Angeldust to be known by many more people. And less access. Wow, nice, yeah. So this is the Dragon's Nest spaceport that you all can see in the current game as well, so don't worry about that. But I didn't do the, what is this one called? Metal girders or something. That texture isn't there, so a lot of textures are still missing, as you can see. I did do some work on the marble, so check it out. Here's some marble work. And this is tree bark, so you can, like, in this version see many more differences in materials than in the current version, because we have normal mapping, we have ambient occlusion, we have metallicness, we have got roughness properties, we have all kinds of like directional lights. So, is the metal handmade? Yes. Any plans to put a proper sun moonrise set in it? Yeah, sort of. Okay, good night. See you later, Dip to HD. Cool. But just the shading is so good. And like every time that I have my doubts, like is this worth pursuing, I just look at screenshots and I think to myself, yeah, let's put in a bit more time to get this to look good. These roofing tiles also looking pretty good. Connor will be happy. I hope so. In this version, if you actually go into the spaceships, it's as if you're entering a real-life Star Trek. It's just so good. The way that the lights reflect off of the metals, the way that rooms are lit, and everything is just sci-fi. It's really great. It's just so much more moody and atmospheric than we have in the current game. I want a time machine so that I can play the new light version. It's not only a new light version. This is a completely remade version. But check it out. Check it out. So yes, these are handmade textures, and I did the normal maps by hand as well, OB. So it's all conform the style that we try to do on that live stream thing. Corona spaceship, yeah, sort of. But again, send Rob the link. It's a very dark spaceship. It's actually the darkest element in the scene, so photographically, compositionally wise, this might not be the best screenshot ever, but it just looks so menacing because of the darkness. It just attracts, or it just sucks up all the light, and then it's a dark spaceship. Wow. And I have 400 or even more of these screenshots of just absolutely gorgeous scenes in the game. I love it. And that's why I want to get back on doing those dev streams as well, because it's just so much fun seeing things progress. Apparently I signed out of the game. Okay, here we go. We have more people in the lottery. There we go. We've got Daishk, is that your name? Daishk? Something like that. Marjuk, DVOP, and Walpagune. There we go. The red light's reflecting though, and that red-blue reflection mix on the right, it's great. I enjoy. Yeah, and I want to make it even better. I have some very cool ideas for that as well. But Rob, I hope you enjoy this. This one is also good. Like here on a single block, you can see both of the lights. Like the blue light is actually the sun or the moon or whatever you might call it. It's actually the celestial body that's reflecting there. That's the moonlight or the sunlight. And the red light, of course, is coming from lanterns in there. But like if I look at my screen preview over there, yeah, if you look at it like this, so my face is still on the screen, of course. This is just such a nice sight. It's so sci-fi. So Rob, you have no idea, and all of the people who built these spaceships, maybe this one was built by Infamous even, you have no idea how beautiful things are going to look in the future. The right hull has nicer reflections. Yeah, okay, maybe, because that's like the sun seems to be somewhat to the right or so. It's really good, yeah. I enjoy it. I'm an enjoyer. 4 participants in the lottery, here we go. First winner of the day. Hold on to your horses. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Diggly diggly dig. Mariuk won the lottery. Mariuk, congratulations. Sign out of the game, sign into the game. You get your pet snack. You have a lottery winner. So you can use the... Whoa, cool house. You can use your pet snack on an infinite amount of creatures, and you can recall them using the summon a creature thing. So just start handing out pet snacks wherever you want. So nice house, Mariuk. Still lots of things to discover, but you have a great start. And I'm pretty sure you're on the new players leaderboard. So let's see, Mariuk, 131,000. I think you're on page 2 already. Mariuk, yeah. Mariuk, here you go. 15 days to go. Really cool. And like I said, Elkie and Soda Meow, they are battling for the first spot. So at the moment, Elkie is first, but Soda Meow only 2,000 coins behind, 2,500. And Elkie, sorry, but you will be gone from the leaderboard in 2 days. That's how it works on the new leaderboard. But with your current score, you're very high up in the coins leaderboard already. So that's really cool. Next winner for today is Daishk. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Alexi. I always forget this letter. What does it sound like? It looks like a W, but is it more of an X sound, or is it Daishk? Is it more like a Z? Shall we see what Google says? Okay, so the storm is definitely gaining in intensity, so I'm not really sure if I... Serbian? Portuguese? Dutch? What? I just want to know what it sounds like.
Dashka.
Dashka. Dashka. Okay. Something like that. Congratulations, you're also a lottery winner. Things to explore. And also a nice house. So GG Dashka. Sup B, hey Niels. Welcome. Next winner. DVOP. There we go. DVOP. Davio, you've discovered quite a lot of things. Your house taking shape. Great job. And you also have the lottery winner badge now. Sign out, sign in, get the badge, get the pet. There you go. Dashka. And then another winner. Walpagune. There you go. Oh, you still have lots of things to discover. Lots of things to go. And Firefly on YouTube. Check it out. It's the YouTube logo with Firefly. GG, Firefly. And just imagine how this will look in the new render engine. It will look amazing. Niels, check this out. I already showed everyone Obi on top of the donators leaderboard, thanks to you. So Niels, thanks so much for donating for Obi. Obi, most recent donator, there you go. That's just how we roll. That's how we roll. Everyone, thanks for dropping by. Have a nice weekend. See you later. And check this out. Niels, a spaceship. A spaceship, an Angeldust. It's a spaceship. Wow. It's a nice spaceship. There we go. We're going back into the game. So everyone can start off showing their badges. Let's go. Follow me. Here we go. This wasn't supposed to be a get rich eventually scheme, you know. Ba-oom, ba-oom. We're going back. We're going back in the game. GG to all the winners. Hey, also check out the new sprinting color particle thing, and also the particles. If I look back at older streams where we have the old particle physics for these movement trails, I can definitely see why Robotic suggested randomizing them a bit more. This looks a lot better. So Robotic, good job on that. Good job on suggesting something that makes the game look much better. Okay, I will place turrets, Loki. I will make you proud of me. Here we go. Turrets, turrets, turrets. Turrets, turrets, turrets. Turrets, not, there's turret. It's not a turret. Anyway. Did you see the darker purling I posted on the forums? Sort of, I did. We didn't get a lot of replies on it though. Back to game, go! Yeah, we are back in the game. Is the darker purling just the purling at nighttime? Because I get it and I enjoy. Yeah, it's the way that the light, the environmental lighting is sort of. I can tell you a secret because we were going to run. No one bothered. Yeah, you tried your best, Firefly. So sometimes this happens, and now you've experienced this firsthand. Sometimes people are just not really. They don't really care about the issue or anything, and that can happen. It just means that the game is perfectly acceptable as is. No one has really got a very strong opinion on it. So your version is good, this version is good, but it's not something that I'm probably going to change because people aren't really that invested in the look of the purling apparently. And it's good because I designed the purling to be consistent with the other creatures and the coloring is like spot on with the color scheme. Oh yeah, I can see you're typing. That's a nice addition. Oh, you were typing. So it's just something that people are not really heavily invested in, but like you appreciate it in the nighttime. If it's dark, enjoy it. You're the dark enjoyer. He got rejected by society. Yeah, this sometimes happens. And Niels says, same. Niels, we will embrace you every day of the week. You're always happy to hang out on this live stream. You know this, you know this. Earlier we were wondering if your house actually got demolished by the storm. How was it? How was Eunice in your place? Because we had some pretty hefty weather over here, so. Oh, my horse is actually already here. I was calling my horse that was standing right next to me. These things happen. Hey, Dust Kid, I like your outfit. Dust Kid, I like your outfit. Cool. It's just a new color scheme. The blues and the purples. We haven't seen this one before. And then a yellow hat. I mean, who thinks of these colors? I didn't. And that's why I like it. Storm Eunice, yeah. And then we have Franklin coming up next, which I have nothing to do with. Light to play. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Light to play is the light of the day. And if he's going down, Mayday, please help me. Today. Okay, this cat is trying to get away. Let's make sure it doesn't see another day. You name your storms? What is this? America? No, this is sort of like America. We all living in America. Whoa, that voice came out of nowhere, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, Rammstein. Rammstein, please, please hire me. I'm a very good singer. Piet Paulusma names all of the storms. He hasn't been doing that for a long time, I think, Piet Paulusma. Hey Firefly, I'm taking a break. Thanks for the cup and see you. These people, they are very opportunistic. I think that's the word. They come into the stream and they're like, I want the cup logo, I want the logo cup. And then they have the logo cup and then boom, they're gone, quicker than the wind. We all know only Americans get life-destroying storms. Well, we're well on our way here. Just walking down the street, I saw roofing tiles just being blown off left and right. At least I'm not sure. I couldn't really tell the texture of the roofing tiles, so they were flat and I couldn't tell the texture. But I think they were roofing tiles. Burn! Yeah, this one here wasn't that bad. It wasn't that cold, not much rain. Yeah, that was one of the upsides. So to everyone who did miss roofing tiles, at least there was no rain to like seep into the house. Only a lot of wind, yeah. Got a whole lot of wind, got a whole lot of wind, got a whole lot of wind. Hey Led Zeppelin, please hire me. I'm a very good singer. And just like that, we're continuing our journey into the world of Angeldust. One step at a time. This game is just so peaceful, come on, it's just so relaxing just to sit on your horse and just walk around for a bit. Chatting with people, chatting with players, just having a good time. Seeing ice fly just fly by on the purling. Everything is just so serene and it's just... Every week I wonder like, why, like, what's the appeal? Why do we do this? Why are people here? But it's just so relaxed. It's just so relaxing and comforting. And like nothing can happen. It's not about Twitch shooting or anything. It's just sitting back, relaxing, having a good time with the girls and the boys here. And I hope everyone is having a good time. We are shrinking. The Netherlands is back to 70% under the sea. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. See you everyone. See you later, Walpaguni. Thanks for dropping by. I got second parrot blue budgerigor. Huh? A second parrot blue budgerigor. Oh, that's a pet. That's a pet that you have. I got a World War II helmet yesterday. Russia can go here. Great job, Niels. We had strong winds and some of my roofing came off. Ooh. I would really hate for that to happen to my house. I started living here 2.5 months ago. And I'm not really prepared to start losing parts of my house just yet. My neighbors did have some problems with the roof, so that's sort of the part that gives out the earliest when the storm comes up. But luckily, like, let's knock on wood again, luckily all of my roofing tiles are still in place and I don't have any leakages or like problem spots in my roof. So I feel you, Loki, I feel you. Get it repaired as soon as possible. You're probably already on that. And Niels has got, cause I got a helmet, yeah. This game is very politically charged, not peaceful or relaxing at all. Oh, I'm really sorry that you see it that way. But as the big Lebowski would say, well, that's just like your opinion, man. I'm gonna work on the car, see you later. Hey Milan, work on your car. Don't tune it too much. And you know, racing stripes don't make it go faster, right? So don't put too many stickers on it, but have fun. Let me tell you, it's not fun putting it back on in the negatives. No. I believe a house is more fun if it's solid, it remains solid, and it will always be solid. I don't need any problems with my house, I'll tell you that. Obi has got a simple solution. Glue. I know, but a supercharger does make it go faster. Okay, there you go. Well, twin turbos, come on. Get a chip tune it. Some like 15 more horsepower out of the chip tune, there we go. Bigger inlet, bigger outlet. You can do it, you can do it. Have fun, Milan. Pimp your ride. The only lines that make a car go faster is the ones you use on your nose. Right. That's some good advice by Obi. Please don't... What's the slogan by the FBI? Winners don't do lines? Yeah. Alright, I'm really heading out now. See you later, guys. See you later, Milan. Have a nice weekend. Hope to see you next week. Maybe. Might be fun. Thanks for being here. Okay, level 10 Nimbos. I just sit back and relax. My turrets will do all of the hard work, thanks to Loki suggesting I use turrets. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turrets, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turrets, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turrets, turrets with a half shell, turtle power. Sweet dreams. May all your cars be memes. We need more pylons. Alexi posted this bird, that's all I'm saying. It's big. Ooh. Big bird. Big burb. I like his bird. I know some people who have got birds as pets. They have these parrots. I think they are of the grey-red variety. I'm not sure what the name is in English. Like a grey tail parrot. I'm not sure if that even exists. But some of those. They can be pretty fun at times. They imitate voices and they imitate sounds. So that's a pretty fun trick at parties. On the other hand, sometimes they get loud. They think my car alarm, which goes off sometimes when I'm there. They think my car alarm is a very cool bird, so when I'm around they always start imitating my car alarm at the same volume as the alarm, so it's like wee wee wee, and I'm like, okay, thank you bird. I got a birthday party, but there's a dress code, I forgot. Oh, rip Niels. Carnavalus gaat los hier volgende week, jongen. Feathered friends are good. I agree. Might as well not go anymore. A suit. I got no suit. Go in your birthday suit and tell them it's still a suit. Now, Niels, it's simple. You kidnap someone in front of the house, steal the suit. You can borrow my suit if you want. Anyone will do. You might be onto something. I've always got the good ideas. Awesome. I have a ring neck parrot. Is that like a tattoo on your neck? A ring neck? No, I understand. A ring neck parrot, okay. Oh, now it's suddenly... Like Max Payne would say, suddenly everything slid into focus. The train lit up like a Christmas tree. I could finally see why Alexi wants to have the pirate theme. Because he's got a parrot. And pirates have got parrots, you know? So now I finally see why the pirate theme is popular. Why would you have a parrot around your neck? Yeah. Put on your helmet. No one can throw you out if you put on your helmet. That's a good one. I got a pirate suit. Hey, sounds like a suit still, right? From another party I had. Sounds like a sick suit that you have there. You don't have no parrot. Well, just make a detour. Go go to Putin, go to Alexi, get the parrot. It's all good. I need to drink some water. I'm getting dehydrated here. McNee is here. Hi, McNee. Привет. This water is still sexy. Oh, I am too sexy for my... You should see the water in the new version. I think one of the first new live streams on the dev channel will be to improve the water rendering a bit. Just a tiny bit. And do an ice texture, so that those textures are in the game as well. But I hope you mean the real life water, or do you think the water in the game is looking sexy? Because we're playing the old version. So it's not like super awesome. We need a PBR open beta. Yeah, maybe in the future. Because I would want to test the technology before releasing something like that.
This wasn't supposed to be a get rich eventually scheme, you know. All right.
Oh, we need it now. We need it now. No can do, sir. No can do. It's just a sort of test or experiment I'm doing. I want to see like if there's interest for the product if you develop it in the open like this. So I will... Hey Loki, you stole the sun from our hearts. But you also stole the Drakeling from our noses. I want to see like if I do a bit more promotion and see if these dev streams, like in the more edited form, attract a wider audience and see if that like makes a bit more interest into the project. Sorry, I want this one. Hey, don't worry about it. It's a nice one. It's a really nice black dragon. I think Frank is looking sexy today. Niels. You're not far off the money. Because my shirt, check it out. Check out my shirt. Notice anything? Notice anything about the shirt? In the meantime, I'll be playing the game, but check out my shirt. You missed it on the live stream, but I told people at the start of the stream that I washed my shirts myself earlier this week. So I wanted to make sure that things look pretty spiffy. You finally washed it? What? You finally washed it? Myself, yeah, myself. And I have a different... What is it called? Detergent? So different soap stuff or whatever. It's a liquid stuff. It's liquid soap or whatever. And I wasn't really sure how to do it, but hey, it smells fresh. It looks fresh. I look fresh. I washed myself earlier this week. Finally.
Eyes on the prize.
I think Niels really wants that suit that Firefly has got. Yeah. And Niels is not the only person. Like when I'm in the suit... Like when I enter the room, all of the ladies are like, who's that guy? Who's that guy? And they want to touch the suit. Obi, it's an entity called my mom. No, there's this like setup that you can use where you sometimes bring laundry to your mom and then, hey. I had the cooking under control. I had the what was the other stuff like cooking, like all of the household stuff. I've got it under control, but the laundry was like one of the last things that I had to get ready.
Been looking for this.
Yeah, they all want a piece of my my ring neck beard. I put the clothes into the washer and dryer myself. Okay, yeah, so that's what I can do now as well. I don't have a dryer though, so that's one thing I'm a little bit worried about, because my mom used to iron these shirts or iron my laundry, and I don't really have an ironing board and I don't have an iron. So I'm just going to see what it looks like if I just have the shirts hang out to dry and then just fold them up neatly, and then they get kind of hopefully get a little bit flat-ish or pressed when they're just lying in the on the shelves. But I need to see what happens. So on this black one, you can't really see the texture or the like the fabric that well. So next week is going to be an interesting test case with the blue shirt. See what that looks like. I think a dryer is a little bit harsh to your clothes, so I want to keep them in top-notch shape. I wash these inside out as well to kind of preserve the print that's on there. I think this shirt is pretty okay, but the blue one is like a print that's on there. This one is sublimated, so it's more of a more rigid, more solid way of doing the thing. Are we still going to look at the new Wonder? What are we at? Do we have someone at the Wonder? Can someone go there already? So let's then start looking for an end boss. Also, this is a real Drakeling that we need to attack. So let's help out Volgar here. Volgar level 170! Dude, you're making some big progress. Yeah, my problem is not so much with the cost of an ironing board or with an iron. My problem is more with the added complexity and the fact that you have to store it somewhere, and like most of my laundry is pretty okay not being ironed, so. You need a dryer? No, I don't. I have this this rack, for lack of a better word. I have this rack that I put my clothes on, and within a day my clothes are dry. So why would I need a dryer? I think it's very destructive to your clothes. Rack? Wreck. Wreck or get wrecked, Alexi. It's been there for every live stream. It's the way of the game indicating that game replays are active. which is also a beautiful thing. Hey Queen. Thanks for healing us. I think the game replays, going back all the way to the first live stream, is just so good. Because now I can make trailers of all of the action, like every live stream where something cool happens or we have a big group of players doing something cool. We can now actually show off in trailers. Alexi just noticed the big red rack after like 6 years. Yes, Alexi, it's been there forever. I do that too because some of my clothes have metal pieces on it. Yeah, so that's... if there's metal on there, wash them inside out. That's like one of the best advices I have. And if there's prints on there, also inside out. And once you start drying them, you can just do them like a regular way around again. But it's just a little trick. Angelo's world save is apparently there. Just throw it behind the sofa. Okay, good tip there. Surely the back of the sofa is slanted. I have no idea what that means. So you have some space behind there. No, the one that I have is pretty straight at the back. It's got these huge cushions on there. These huge seats. Sofa cushions, yeah, or whatever, that stuff. And it's actually pretty straight at the end. I just got a 150 euro shirt and ain't no way it's going in the dryer. That's my man. Niels being careful of their clothes. I don't iron too, why would anyone do that? Yeah, it does get some of the wrinkles out. So you can definitely see with like a cotton shirt or some like thinner clothes. Sometimes you see these wrinkles pop up and it's not really a great look. It looks more like a garbage bag or something that you're wearing. So you want to iron those. But if you have, for instance, if you have collared shirts or dress shirts, and if they are easy, what is the word? Easy.
Been looking for this.
Easy clean, easy wash, easy fit. What's the word? Easy dry? No, there's a word. They're easy something, and that means that you can just hang them to dry and they will straighten out themselves. Excuse me, a little bit of memory loss. Hey, don't worry about it, Alexi. We all have memory leaks at times, so I use a profiler for that to find the memory leaks and then I plug them. But in real life it's a bit harder. And Niels is dripped as we speak, pure drip. You got the Yeezys on. Now you just need a suit, otherwise you can't even go to the party.
I was getting sleepy.
Obi's got a 45-pound shirt. Okay, that's pretty heavy. I got 20 euros one to what today? They're fake, but I can't tell the difference. Hovercraft shoes. Okay. I think they look great. Hey Niels, you look great. Hey Pixie, hello.
The part where you stop existing.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. You have multiple 45-pound shirts. That's even heavier. How do you even lift them, bro? I spend a lot on clothes.
Weak point, massive damage.
And my mom has been telling me I shouldn't for years. Okay, okay. I think I'm going at 9 o'clock. I'm messaging them saying I don't match the dress code. Okay, that's also a very Niels option of going about this.
Good guys.
Take a look at the mammoths. They're now a lot bigger. They're looking great. There's a dispenser over here if you need to heal. Thank you, Abu Alusan. Thanks for healing us. Dust Kid, get next to the dispenser, you're almost dead. Same, my mom was yelling at me for buying a 280 euros hoodie. But people notice, you see, it's the status. Okay, okay, okay. It's all my money too, so don't worry about it. Like an alternative is like putting all of those hundreds of euros into a investment account, buying some like index funds and enjoying even more money later on in life. That's also a way to go about it. Obi with some more like more or less illegal ways of getting a suit. Oh, I am not forbidden to use my hammer, so let's use the hammer. Well, Puguni, rip. Al-Hussan, rip. Migni, rip. All default sorceresses, all ripped. And I'm just still standing. Better than I've ever was. Back.
Boys, let's go.
Rip.
Time for some target practice.
Here's another mammoth. So I think the new sprite size, so I enlarged the mammoth. There's way more justice to the size of the actual mammoth. So it looks way better, I believe. It more closely matches the size of the 3D one as well. So I'm really happy with that. It's just a small tweak, and you could ask, why would you increase the size of a sprite like years after it's been in in the game since close to forever? Because I think this is an improvement. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. Okay. Rip. Once you have expensive high quality clothing, you don't want to go back. It's like an addiction. Okay. The difference is insane. Okay. Sure. That's good to hear, Niels. Are you also an Ajax fan? So do you support the Ajax football team, soccer team?
As if I wasn't already excellent.
Turk Baron is here. I think they're from Turkey. So let's say merhaba. Okay, the storm is now actually gaining in strength. So I think I want to stream for about 20 more minutes. 2-hour stream today. And then I want to just move downstairs and try to tune out of all of this noise. I've had it with these storms. I have a spot at the new wonder when you are ready. Okay, Loki, we will. So let's try to find one more cool fight. Let's find one more cool fight. Then we go to Paraiso. Welcome to paradise, paradise.
You are. Oh, fine.
Oh, divine. Pixie, you're almost dead. But you picked up some coins, and that's good.
Why are we even here again?
So if you want some modern lifestyle clothes advice, check out the YouTube chat. Obi and Niels are discussing different brands of clothing that you can get. Very high quality, very expensive, but hey, if you don't have a mom yelling at you, you can still buy them.
Getting hot in here.
It's always something different with these guys. They're always in my stream talking about something. Something new, something old, something hot, something cold. Hammer time. There's a snake somewhere. Where's the snake? It's attacking Pixie. Come on, here. We need to help Pixie. Are you listening? Obi, are you listening? Angelio, did you quietly leave? I wouldn't blame you if you did. Anyone else listening? So, I have a question. There's like 4 different... Looking forward to March the 3rd, okay? Cool. There's like these 4 heroes in the game, right? We have the Builder, Fighter, Scout and Sorceress. What do you feel is lacking with for each of these heroes? What do you think is lacking? This kind of goes into the content question from a little bit. More fashion advice from Obi going on here. So feel free to completely ignore my question. It was just a something to start up a conversation. Loki, if you have ideas. No, don't worry about it. I mean, you were perfectly fine talking about other subjects. I can see this, like whatever floats your boat. Don't worry about it. I'm specifically sort of looking at this from a gameplay perspective. Like what feels missing? I don't want to make a single class like omni-powerful or omnipresent, but like what is something that we could do? Obi says maybe a high double jump for the scout. Okay, that sounds like an idea. Because of the cape feature. Yeah. That would really go well with her character. I agree.
Hey there, I'm a mystery. This place has been purified.
Which way are we going? To the north, this way. We're getting in a fight here between baggy or slim fit clothes. Something for everyone. Okay, let's find one more super cool creature and then we're out of here. Then we're going to visit the Wonder. We did shoot something. I didn't even see what it was. Okay, this mammoth. This mammoth is the final epic battle for today. Then we visit Paraiso. Super final epic battle. Let's see. Hopefully it's not level 1.
This place doesn't look too friendly.
Let's take a look at the size. Now it's actually a proper mammoth. Niels went to the casino. Okay, why am I not surprised? Loki, are you ready?
Oh, fine. Alright.
Okay, GG, easy life. Let's visit the new Wonder now. It's really cool. Loki, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you ready? Can we visit you? Angelio's world save is the Wonder, okay. Loki, your person, your dude, can we visit? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, you can. Yes, I'm there. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Follow me. Loki the Witful. Boom. Here we are.
Eyes on the prize.
The Wonder is loading in while the storm is... the violence is increasing. So here we have the super pink Leyenda, as you can see, with a very nice tree. So looking great. But check out the landscape. Check out the way this looks. Hi Walpaguni, welcome to the Wonder of the Legend of the Angels. There we go. Lots of text to enjoy. There's some coins up there if you want them. Hi Loki the Witful, welcome to the Wonder of the World of the Legend of the Angels, of the game of the Angeldust. So let's go and see. Here's some coins.
Been looking for this.
Hey, Queen eres tú como cantares el lugar. Hey Alki, welcome to the World of the Wonder of the World of the Legends of the Angels. Wow, yes, this is the new Wonder by Leyenda. So let's see, where can we go? We can go like everywhere. So let's go over this bridge. I think the mushroom houses are over here. So like, mind your step. Otherwise you fall down. Here we go, here we go. Check it out. So this is what I think is very playful. Having these houses taper off to the left and to the right. I liked it. It was my kind of jam. And here's some more mushrooms. What is this? This is the new Wonder by Leyenda, Alexi. This is Paraiso. Paradise in Spanish.
Oh, divine.
It's made of floating islands, which we will see very shortly. We've got Danilius with us, or Danilus. Hello, Danilus. Like, one downside is that these houses are not very detailed. Oh, you can go up here. You can actually go up into the house. So I was sort of mistaken saying that you can't go in here. So you can go into the house, which is really cool. Nice, Leanda. I didn't even see this. There's a jumping puzzle I found over here, which I really enjoyed. It's really nice. Yeah, so Obi... You got trolled. I'm going back to Loki the Whitful. Whoop! Just like that. Again, who tries? Let's go. You need to sprint for this. Here we go. Whoop! 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 Trolled again. Loki, can you please go to the other side of the bridge? Lol. Teehee! Yeah, teehee! The spring isn't good enough. Loki, just fly over there. It's really nice. Yeah, so as you can see, floating islands in the sky is really great. Oh, Loki is there. Nope, trolled. Let's wait. So this is the most recent Wonder addition to the game. It's really wonderful, to say the least. Hoppa, there we go. Alley-oop. So I found this building very interesting. I'm not sure if you actually took a look at this, Obi, but check out this construction. Check this out. This shape is not something that you see often in the game. It's really cool. It sort of looks like a teapot. And I think it's a very nice look to it. It has a nice look to it. You can also go inside, so as you can see there's cobwebs and all kinds of stuff. So really good interactivity on this as well. Hey Dust Kid, hello. Not gonna lie, Firefly. He should have his own website, okay? The shape is not innovative at all, but it's nice. Oh, I hadn't seen it before. I do like the house though, okay. Okay, so far so good. And we made it! We made it! We made it! Woohoo! Phone is dying. Oh, sorry to hear that, Niels. I think we want to... yeah, I did it. Me too, me too. So, a really cool detail all around. I like the detailing on these lanterns, for instance. It's just all... It's all so nice. It's all so good. So, if you're saying like, hey, we need the wonders to pick back up in quality, Leanda definitely showed up and rose to the challenge. Because this is definitely a beautiful wonder, again. So we might have had like two wonders with a bit of like a less of a artistic or aesthetic focus. But this one is definitely back with the best of them. And of course all of the kinds of blocks. Let's see how we can get to the other side of this one. Using the bridge, of course. Oh, this is nice. This is I haven't even like traversed this by foot, so I did use a dragon for this, but it's nice. Sort of like a tree branch. We have the Guard of the Sky next to the Guard of the Sky. Hi Volgar, welcome to the world of angels. So this is nice, and we have this. This temple is very old, of a millennial angel. It is abandoned. It only has this piece of temple of that millennium angel. There we go. Okay, Boomer. It has many good things, but also a lot of bad things. The composition is kind of messy, and the tree spam doesn't help. Like that house with the teapot was nice, but then the other stuff kind of ruins it. Okay, okay. Then there is no pleasing you. There is no pleasing you. Oh, oops. Whoops, I almost fell down that hole into the void of tomorrow. Let's go up here. Someone is dancing. But I don't feel like dancing when the old Joanna plays. My heart could take a chance, but my 2 feet can find a way. Oh, we can even get to the top of this part here. Yeah. Top of the world, baby. Oh. Soy todo uno cazzattero seres mystico. Ah, I see. We can't get up on these parapets though, if they are called parapets at all. So we can't jump, we can't go anywhere. The camera is even stuck. But hey, we're going down. Super cool, super cool. So that was nice. That was the pink castle, and now we can go to the other side of the build. Tree spam, I've noticed, is a sign of mad builds, because you hide the fact that there's nothing there by spamming trees that take up a lot of space. I agree. I can see that it's sort of a cheap trick. But sometimes it helps to define sightlines, so sort of to guide your vision. I mean, Disney World does it, and I think that Disney World knows a little bit more about wonder building than we do. No. But I mean, like, yeah, okay, I can understand. Sometimes there's a bit too much trees, but it also helps delineate the place somewhat. I think this is the last path that we can go down, so let's see. I believe there's another big castle over here. Can you hear the wind? Can you hear the noise? Storm is picking up, so that's what I was fearing. Yeah, the rain is also coming in hot now, so too bad. Do we want to go inside of the castle first? Yeah, let's go inside of the castle first. Diagonal bridge is nice though, yeah, yep. And I think this castle interior is nice as well. I do believe there's a walkway above, not entirely sure. Also not sure how we could get there, if there is one. But it looks really cool. And here we have the special mystery sorceress isle, sort of. Whoa! This is a very special bridge. Very steep, downward curve. And it's really cool, because you're actually like standing this high in the air. So you do really have a sense of being, like, vertigo kicks in. And this one is has got a lot of text. The Sacerdotisa, Dotisa star. And she's praying, I think, to summon a creature. Soy la única criatura especial de Angeldust, encuentramente. Si pu eres Daviope. Ah, Daviope, welcome. Super cool. So, I'm gonna show cinematic mode for a few moments. There we go. So let's go to options and cinematic. And maybe let's use 2 o'clock, so in the afternoon. And then you can see it in its all of its glory. So as you can see, floating islands all around. Visiting Paraiso. Du, 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 du. We've got floating islands all around. Du, 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 du. Take a look at it. Obi. Du, du, du. He's just the same. He's just the same. So some very nice big waterfalls over here. Woo, check it out. Water is definitely falling, as you can see. I like the hedges, sort of the plants that are hanging from these islands. And like the way that everything is connected via different bridges. Whoa, that was that was the wind, which was sort of what I was talking about. There you go, looking cool. The red tree is really nice, sure. The blue tree is also nice. Here's the jumping puzzle that we did. Okay, some people are a bit harsher in their commentary and opinion than me. Hey, I'll show you what. I'll tell you what. I like this dragon as well, or a lizard. A lizard in a blizzard, a mystical machine gun. Check it out. Whoa, it's so good. It's nicely modeled. It's a bit like the demon face, hey Alexi? I think the crystals work really well for the claws, because they have this pointy look to them. I don't think we've seen this technique many times before, so this is definitely a very cool build regarding that. So the lizard is nice. Hey. I'm going through the walls here because I don't have a lot of time. Otherwise, okay, I will take this door, sure. There we go. And we're back to the Mystery Island, so this was the Paraíso tour. Your tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Latest wonder in the list. So thanks for watching, playing and hunting. I'll be closing on the stream and now. So also with the rain you can now see the magical colors come in. So it now looks even more mysterious. You look mysterious, you move mysterious, you are mysterious, so mysterious. I did GG and see you on the stream. Nice. So let's say thanks to everyone, you were awesome, and bye, thank you for playing. Well done, Demon Face. Yes, we know this, Alexi. Options, quit. There we go. Right, super cool. Like I said, the storm is picking up steam, we've got rain coming in. I want to make sure that my house remains in top shape, so let's... Not like I want to get downstairs, I want to make sure that every, like the roofing tiles are not coming off of the roof or anything. And while streaming it's a bit hard to react to sudden changes in the environment. But I hope you enjoyed the stream, so 2-hour stream so far. With a few words after this, like coming now. It will probably be 2 hours and 5 minutes or so. So we took a look at some of the changes to the leaderboards. So donators now being ordered by donation date instead of account creation. We took a look at this super cool spaceship screenshot. So this is actually Angeldust. So people might think like, hey, this is, what game is this? What is this weird thing? This esoteric UFO of sorts. This is actually Angeldust, but it's the remaster that I'm working on the development live stream or like second channel that I have. If you think this looks interesting and you want to see more improvements to the graphical like rendering of the game, take a look at that channel. You can go there via the website. So if you go to playangeldust.com, is being honest like this too much? No, it isn't, but it's just I do notice that we look at things differently, which is of course not weird because I have 0 building experience in the game and you have oodles of building experience, so you look at it from a different angle. And if you're a neutral observer like me of sorts, and I try to, you know, from the build battles I'm already kind of harsh or judged, people think I judge very harshly, and it's kind of like weird to see that for me you're like the things you look at and the things that you would sort of deduct points for, they sound even more harsh than what I would say. So I'm like, what? I'm supposedly a harsh judge already for building stuff, and I'm apparently very lenient. So it's not a problem. Like, I mean, we Dutch people are very used to being very direct and honest and open about the way we feel about things. So it's not a problem. It's just that I'm like, okay, this sounds like very harsh or very judgmental. I just, like, I'm an enjoyer. I'm just an enjoyer. So there you go. So anyway, if you want to see that development channel with the remaster thing going on, go to the YouTube page. Like right now, I'm live on this channel, but we also have this one, the Firefly channel. And if you go to playlists here, you can already see some of the videos. So there's now a 4th category. It's the edited live streams category, like this. And hey, someone even likes this video. I'm not sure who it is. I like it. But this is like the entire series of the first live stream. It's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes long. And we take it from implementing infinite dynamic lights in like the entire engine. From start to finish. So you could either watch all of the 6 episodes separately, or this is like a big summary. Considering the few recent wonders, if I was choosing new wonders, I'd want something that's better than everything made before. I don't think that's fair to the people who put in a lot of work, try their super best on it, and previous wonders with less effort or with less aesthetics got rewarded. And I believe that there is a certain baseline, but we can't make the wonders like ever better, because then no one would be a wonder builder anymore. You need to I always tell people, take a look at the existing wonders and you can get a feel of what I'm looking for. And I believe that existing wonders do come in a variety, like we already deduced earlier in the stream. Existing wonders come in a variety of quality levels, but there is a base quality level, some sort. And we already also said, like, City of Runeterra, Luriome, those are not builds that would be approved, I think, currently. So there is a bit of a fine line there. Or at least tackles a completely different style. I get that, yeah. I also see your point of view. From like a builder's point of view, it would be nice to like raise the bar continuously. Practically, that's entirely impossible, because there are not better people born every minute or so and coming into the game. When someone spends hundreds of hours on something, you can't just tell them no. Still, that's what I do at times. Still, that's what I do. I mean, there is a quality level. Hey, it's the same with the market in general, like the game market in general. I spent a few hundred of hours on the game, right? So, and still people say, no, this is a bad game. So the fact that you put in work and time and effort into a product doesn't mean that anyone is required to enjoy it or to appreciate it. That's something that I've learned, not the hard way, but it's something that you like see happening with the game itself as well. So anyway, as you can see, we're back to 384,000 already. So probably before summer, we'll be reaching 400,000 actually playing accounts again. So that small hiccup that we had with the 30,000 accounts or so being gone, we'll get over that. Right, so that's pretty much all for me today. It's raining pretty heftily. I need to make sure that the roof is in good shape, so I want to check some spots that for leaks or anything. I don't think there is any leak, but you never know. So I want to make sure now that my house is in good order. If we survive this storm again, if I survive this this like week, because we'll have more wind coming in up until Wednesday, I believe. If I survive this week, we're Gucci for the rest of the future. And I hope to like enjoy a longer live stream next week again. So sorry for 2-hour live streams last week and this week. Still though, it's been fun. It's been a great live stream, I believe. Black Dragon says, hello, hey Black Dragon, how are you doing? Either way, I'm hoping one day we'll get a super impressive new wonder. It would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Hi to you. Hey, welcome. So I'm going to say goodbye for today. So thanks everyone for watching, thanks everyone for playing, for hunting. We don't have any memes today, which is why I think it was a good thing for me to have the Rob picture. I had like told Rob, like I'm going to share this picture with you. I'm doing it via a YouTube video, because why not? So I can send Rob both the picture, zoom in on it, and send my explanation and the reaction that people have to this. So that's really cool. I will be back next week on Saturday, most likely. I'm not entirely super sure, because with the coronavirus things being relaxed a bit here in the Netherlands, I might want to go to a party of sorts next week. On Saturday, maybe. I have to see what kind of like the schedule for that is. Because now that it's actually possible again, I want to make full use of this. So that's kind of the thing. But we'll see. Most likely I will just be streaming same time, same place. But maybe I will just stream for 2 hours next week, because I have to go to that party, just like Niels. So we'll see what happens. Wellison says, nice game, thank you. Black Dragon says, bye. Hey, nice to see you. Well, the game is so good. Thank you, Black Dragon. Enjoy the game. We Firefly at a party. Bye, Leslie XS. Hey, nice. Hey, don't worry about it. We need a hungover Firefly stream the next day after the party. I'm not that hangover much or something. I don't drink much. Because I don't drink much, I can't stand alcohol that well, and so if I do actually start drinking, I'm dehydrated for days or so. It feels. If I drink like a little bit too much, and that's a quantity that's achieved very early. If I drink too much, I have a hangover, or I have like this bad dehydrated feeling and a headache for 3 days or so. It's not fun. For me, wonders don't have to be impressive, it has to be enjoyable, giving everyone a chance to become great builders and to be recognized. That's sort of my sentiment as well, Angelio. If it's got a nice layout to it, if there's a nice starting point from where players can start exploring, I'm all good with it. We want you to get wasted, obliterated, and then stream. Okay. See you later, Angelio. So next week, we'll see what happens. I will probably be streaming. again, thanks for watching, thanks for playing. I hope my house will be still standing next week. I'm going to check the roof and the interior a little bit here, and then relax for a moment. And like I said, I hope to finish up the editing on the game development channel this week. So again, fingers crossed, I hope we don't get any more crashes. Things are looking good, and then like when I can start scheduling new live streams and try to get in the groove of live streaming, editing, doing content for the Angeldust game and the remaster at the same time, then we're good. That's what I really want to aim for this year. So that's what it is. If not drunk, it can be something else. You're Dutch after all. Okay, sure. So that's the plan. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be amazing. Today was a very nice live stream. We had lots of players in the game. We had 4 people win the lottery. We had some very nice sights and we had a cool chat. So I'm enjoying it. Things are looking up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. See you next week. Probably on Saturday, 17 hours, UTC as usual. See you on YouTube. See you on Twitch. See you on Steam. Let me know what you think of the game. If you're on Steam, a positive review is much appreciated. And have a nice weekend, have a nice Saturday and a nice Sunday. And if you're in the Netherlands, if you are enjoying the storm, best of luck to you. I hope we'll be doing fine. So that's it for me today. I will see you next week. Peace out. Bye.